Good morning, Twin Flame Collective. Welcome to your reading this morning. My name is Tanya Vargo. If you'd like a personal reading with me, my email is in the description of this video. You can just email me or you can DM me. For those of you that have asked, I am on Instagram and TikTok at Earth Angel Everlasting, and the marketing should look the same, so it should be pretty easy to find me and pretty familiar. So we have a lot of interesting things going on today and a lot of little well, there's a few tower moments, right? So we need to get into that. So what I have here is the divine masculine towards the divine feminine, the divine feminine towards the divine masculine, the divine masculine towards the karmic. We have their hidden truths. We have their in the shadows. For the divine feminine, we have soul whispers and journey of love. And then for the divine masculine, we have masculine madness. And we have ocean of emotion. And then we have union message cards. Okay. So we have the divine masculine coming in a tower moment. He either wants to like knock everything down and rebuild it. For some of you, that's what it'll mean. I mean, you just want to kick everything down and start all over and build anew. Okay, or you know, this is the energy. It's like, whoa, like if you've ever seen like the mind blow emoji on, you know, phones and social media, that's this card. It's like something you thought, like it's a shock, something you thought is like not what it is anymore. Okay, so the masculine is in this shocking, brought to the ground, whoa, tower moment at the moment. And it's a spiritual, it's got, because if you zoom out, it's partly spiritual. Okay, so the temperance can represent a guardian angel sometimes, and so this is in their physical. And so there's a tower moment coming that has come in, and it looks like, you know, passion has been reignited here, like illumination, passion, and all that has just been this one. Holy crap. So he's back in some sort of tower moment happened. The divine feminine is coming in as the Six of Swords, which means moving forward. Okay, she either wants to move forward or she is moving forward. Okay, and their difficulties is pretty straightforward. They've had some difficulties with fights and jealousy, and competitors and other people, competitors being on the other field, right? And so their similarities are that they want this passionate new beginning. I always say, you know, this card, it represents the male body part. So, you know, there's this passionate, new, inspirational beginning or an idea or an opportunity, right? So emotionally, they either see the divine feminine as the Queen of Pentacles, or they're both in that energy where, you know, she takes care of everybody and everything. She's very nurturing. She's the queen that's most like the Empress, or, you know, who's the divine feminine, the female, or the feminine aspect of the twin flame union. So she's the closest. She's the loyal, stable, and committed queen. She's very sexual, she's very sensual, she's very warm, very caring, nurturing, and giving. Okay. In the physical, there has been some healing. Some healing. This usually comes after a fight. So, you know, it's the blending of opposites. It's a healing. It's also a guardian angel card. Okay. And then here we have mentally, they're both thinking of union. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, and this is all about family, comfort and stability. It's also a twin flame union card. So you see the Four Wands make 11, 11, right? So when you zoom out, these two cards, this represents family and stability, and this card can also, it can mean moving in and getting more committed with your partner. So these two together, when they come out, that means sanctuary. Okay, that means like sanctuary, happy home, like you're gonna move in together. This predicts moving in together. This moves a happy home and sanctuary. So this is what it is. Okay, we're going to build a happy home and sanctuary with there. We're going to move forward. We have this new opportunity. You know, Spirit has stepped in and crushed everything down. And so now there's this new opportunity to build a sanctuary and happy home life with the loyal, stable, and committed Queen. That's what it means. Okay. So, oh, we gotta do the masculine madness. Temptress. So he's very tempted. So whatever this is, you know, he's back in his temptations with her. You know, this could also, you know, with Spirit stepping in, he's facing his inner demons and inner darkness again, and going through this awakening all over again. And this is so interesting that this card comes out. You feel like home, because this together, this can mean like a moving in commitment together, and right here under like home and family and stability and union, you happy home. So this is coming, you know, whether it's now, for some of you it might be happening right now, for some of you it's things to come. This predicts you guys will, this is a prediction of moving in together and having a happy home life, like no argument. So here, you know, he feels guilty. It could be that he feels guilty for things that he's done, choices he's made, not choosing you, you know, so many things. All the fighting, who knows? It'll mean different things. You know, it's a collective reading, so for some of you it'll mean different things. Passion, you make me feel things I can't even describe. Unhealthy, I need help. So, you know, this masculine has felt toxic and like not good enough, and you know, this could be a great time, you know, for some healing on this. And right under it is trigger happy, so unfair. So it could be just that, you know, he feels like how quick he makes decisions, you know, it's just not right, you know. Like the impulsiveness of it. Envy, so, you know, they've probably had some difficulties with envy for sure, because this card has a lot to do with that as well. So difficulties with envy, he's envious. And then the message cards are, I'm gonna marry your ass. So that does not surprise, I'm glad this card is back, but I'm glad it doesn't surprise me when this came out the way it did, because there's no other way to interpret that. Sanctuary, you're moving in together, like comfort, like boom, like she's that queen, right? So it doesn't, I'm not surprised. So allow me into your world. And it's so funny, like me personally, I literally said that yesterday to my divine masculines. It's hilarious that's coming up. And so we have trigger, happy, so unfair. And then I'm asking for some time to get myself together first. Well, that would be nice. I mean, the divine masculine's higher self, that's nice, but unfortunately, I think, you know, God, Spirit is stepped in and get this tower, right? We don't get to decide these things, and we don't get to decide when we're going through awakenings and, you know, facing, you know, going through like the shadows, facing our shadow aspects that do make us feel guilty and can make us recognize places where we were unhealthy and possibly envious, right? We don't get to choose when Spirit when Spirit does things. So that's my ankles rolling over onto the wood floor. Okay, so we have the divine feminine towards the divine masculine. So she's coming in as like the divine feminine. So for some of y'all, I think, and if you zoom out, like our inner emotions, it's the wheel. So it's like fate, karma, destiny, some luck, right? So we may not have known exactly what the tower was gonna be, but we felt it coming, right? I think if any of us, like, I just felt like I was at a serious apex this week with a lot of things, and I just knew, like, I knew something was gonna happen. I knew something was gonna crack, just the way things were going. So I think, like, if we're divine feminines, we had an inner knowing that something was gonna happen. Some of us may have known exactly what it was, 12:12 on the clock. Some of us may not. I just knew something was gonna happen. I can feel it in the air. I know when I have pressure. I know when I have a lot of pressure that eventually something's gonna break, and, you know, it's gonna change. Everything's gonna change in a major way. I felt everything. It was about to change in a major way. Now, for those of you that, you know, your abilities aren't as strong yet, or you don't recognize them, this could just mean, like, you're not in communication with your divine masculine yet, and you would like some communication, and things are, you know, you have some things left to be revealed. If you just, it's kind of like a blockage card. So if you just use your intuition, inside of you, you have the answers. Like, you have an inner knowing. You have that, I knew it. So, you know, whatever this tower moment is, there was some internal knowing. Like, you had I knew it about it inside of you. Or you're gonna know why. Like, there's something, you just have an inner knowing. The divine masculine's coming in is very overwhelmed, very confused. It's just like a never-ending card for him, right? So if this is your first reading with me, I'll explain the card. And he's had this, I don't know, for a week and a half, every day in some sort of position in the spreads. So Seven of Cups is about options and choices and being overwhelmed by options. And so what it is you have to pick something. You know, you have to pick your life, or it's going to pick you. And not all these options are great or terrific. And there's usually like a time limit, right? So, you know, not all of them are great. Like, there's a snake there, there's like a dragon wing or bat. Like, everything's not a great option. Everything. So being overwhelmed with these decisions, I mean, at least you have them. But it's not surprising, you know, when the tower comes in and all of a sudden you're overwhelmed and you've got a whole lot of decisions you've got to make, and you probably have to make them pretty quick. Okay, so in their difficulties, they have the Sun. So just they've had some difficulties being happy, just getting to experience happiness and joy with each other. This also is a Leo card. So you guys, if there's a Leo in your life that's been giving you some heck, then, you know, this could represent them. But in this instance, I think they haven't had too many opportunities for joy. You know, like the opportunities for joy just have not come for them. And so this has left them both feeling very burdened, right? So he's burdened by what to do. She's probably just burdened by life. And she, you know, this is in their emotions. So she probably saw this coming, like in some way. Some way she knew, or she knows how the twin flame journey works, or whatever it is. She knew that something was going to happen. Like, Spirit was going to have to step in. Destiny was going to have to step in. The universe was going to have to step in. God was going to have to step in to bring them into any kind of place like this at all. So in the physical, you know, they're still holding on, but they're still holding back. They're both holding on to their emotions, possibly resources. You know, they just probably aren't trusting they're going to get to have joy. You know, they're probably just not trusting it. But, you know, mentally, they want new. They want joy. They want to take that leap of faith. They want to jump off the cliff. They want an innocent and passionate new beginning. Like, they want it. They want to drop the burdens. So, here we have the soul whispers. I've looked up twin flames. So, you know, this could very well have been, you know, this tower moment could very well have been what he needed to finally accept his awakening. And that's why he felt so guilty, right? Like, he went and looked it up and just probably right over what this all is, and kapow, right? You're my world. So there's a lot of that going on. Allow me in your world. You're my world. We have this sanctuary being built. I've checked on you soon. So I would say this is all going to happen soon. I miss holding you. So that's reminds me a lot of if you've been in union with your masculine before, he just misses your energy, misses holding you. And this is, you know, this is more of this card over here. Okay. I love you more than words could say. Oh, that is so sweet and pretty and beautiful. So these are great messages today. You know, I've looked up twin flames. You're my world. I've checked on you. Soon. I miss holding you. I love you more than words could say. So we have, please forgive me, forgiveness, which that is literally, you know, can be what temperance is about, right? Partnership. So it's always been you. We had this card yesterday with them. So it's like the Two of Cups, partnership energy. You know, this is what they're thinking of right now, you know, together. I wish, fresh start. So here we go. This is this fresh start, you know. So they're wishing for a brand new fresh start. This is like brand new, passionate, inspirational, fresh start. Desire, I can still taste you. So like, again, if you've been in union, they remember that. They remember what that tastes and feels like. Or they just desire you, you know, because we have passion. Like, look at all these. Look at all these cards. Okay, this is all that. Okay. So, and then I love you, nostalgic. So the Six of Cups is the nostalgic card, and it's about reconciliations and apologies, and you know, definitely, it's about forgiveness, right? And so if you go look up the Six of Cups, is what it is. It's the nostalgia card. And so they're just saying, I love you. And then here we go again. I can't stop thinking about you touching me. So we got, I'm going to move them around. So we have a lot of passion here. Divine Feminine, I would get yourself together today if you think you're going to see him. Just saying. Because this could trigger, this could trigger a whole lot for you. It could. There's a possibility. I don't know. If you're going to, if you're going to see him today, it could be. So, here we have the Divine Masculine towards the Karmic, right? And so I'm just gonna watch. He was working on building here, right? Because obviously they were in a horrible fight yesterday or whatever. Working on building the family life and stability here. The Tower came in. So this is the similarities section. So they're having the Tower right here. So there's very possible that this tower here was caused by this tower here, so he's got a lot of kaboom going on in his life right now. And so now he needs some rest. So he's working and studying right now on how to work at this or at this relationship, or just in general he's working, right? The Karmic is seeing him or she's in an energy of or wants options, right? So this card is the traditional card of this card right here where I explained everything about options and things like that. So she's in a state of confusion and she has options and she's wondering what to do and she's wondering what to pick and how to deal, because they have this Tower moment and there are similarities, okay? They are both having this oh my God moment, the mind blow emoji, where Spirit has stepped in and just kicked everything down and nothing is what you thought, just in this shock mode, okay? They've had some differences over, the King of Pentacles energy, or him possibly behaving like the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a loyal, stable, and committed king. He's the king that's most like the emperor. That is, the masculine energy of the twin flame union. And so, he's a loyal, stable, and committed king. He's the one that takes care of everybody and everything. He's always committed. So, this being in his difficulties, I would say he's possibly been the opposite of all that and could be a little bit of a controlling tyrant. Could be. And this guy's really traditional, so they might, have had some issues with traditional roles in this relationship, right? So their similarities is like this massive tower moment where spirits come in and torn everything down. And so now they're having to deal with either, rebuilding, or they're going to have to deal with, they're just in a state of shock and nothing is what they thought it was, and their minds are blown. In their emotions, we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is like a young child. So we have like a childlike energy in their emotions. And, it's just friendly, fiery. They like being in each other's space, right? But anything like this, they're out. That's the negative aspect of this page, is like, if it gets hard, they're out. Like, they're just a little kid. Like, they can't, this is new, this is fragile, this is like nothing adult. No adult situation is they're going to be able to carry it through, because this is just, it's a childlike energy. There's no strength. It's not strong, okay? In the physical, it has been his comfort zone, their comfort zone. You know, they could be just spending time with family together, and you know, obviously they're in union and they're together, right? So they could just be spending time with family in the physical. And then mentally, they're just at rest, recovering, and chilling. This can come after a fight, and they had a massive fight yesterday, right? So they're in chill mode. And then also, if another tower moment came in, they're just chilling, trying to think what to do, and the karmic's trying to think of what to do next. Okay. I am not available is a hidden truth for them. We need to let each other go. I'm starting to understand our connection. So, you know, this karmic in particular, or, you know, it's whatever, right? Some karmics are soul karmics that are written into the twin flame contract. So, you know, basically it's their job to keep the twin flames out of union. It's one of their jobs among all the other, whatever other karmic lessons they're supposed to teach the divine masculine, right? So they could be starting to understand that part of the connection, and or just what they have in general, right? Overall, I wish I could share my good news with you. So maybe there's some good things going on. Maybe that, you know, this tower moment is something that can't even be shared, right? I've been struggling. Yeah, we've seen the masculine's been struggling a bit. He's been going through an awakening and some self-realizations and things like that. I do wish you well. So, you know, like, if they parted, I don't think there would be hate, maybe, honestly. It's like in every other day, I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you relationship, right? I understand you better now. So that could be part of this. I'm understanding the connection just as a whole. They're understanding each other better. I love myself enough to walk away, right? So this has been so in and out and every other day fight. And, you know, maybe that's part of what they're going to choose. What they're going to choose is like themselves, insanity, and somebody else who's loyal, stable, and committed to them, right? So that's what I have for you today. If this resonates for you, please let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And feminine and serious, like, if you think you're gonna see your masculine today, be ready for what it could lead to. Have a great day, everybody. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.